You want answers?
I think I'm entitled.
You want answers?
I want the truth!
You can't handle the truth. Who's gonna do it? You? You, Lieutenant Weinberg? Yes, it's the shot. And my existence, while grotesque and incomprehensible to you, saves lives.
Buenas noches a todos.
Hey, how's everyone doing?
Ya no sé qué puedo decirle. Hice mi trabajo perfecto y fue tremenda mierda lo que hicieron.
Said, you know, I did my job and it was disgraceful what they did to me.
Complain about his raps, correct? About the way they were wrapping his gloves.
Well, believe it or not, you can talk to the commission here if they're still here. That is completely illegal in any part of the world, except in Vegas. Believe it or not, when we were there on the 18th of April for the hearing, they are rewriting the rules to allow that, only in Nevada.
Well, Lara's team had complained about Canelo's.
Pero bueno, nos vemos la próxima. Espero que se dé la revancha y vamos a ver quién es mejor. Ya lo demostré y seguiré haciendo el trabajo.
He says that we got to do an immediate rematch. I already showed I was better than him, and I'll show it again any other night. He knows he lost in his heart. Everyone knows it.
Thoughts on the rematch? Thoughts on the rematch? What I heard from everybody was they don't want a rematch. Nobody wants a rematch.
Yeah, Oscar was a great fighter. He was a boxer. He's been robbed before. He knows it was a robbery. He knows it in his heart. So does Canelo.
Look, Lara, and I said it all along, Lara's a very slick, very confusing, very difficult fighter. That was no secret. That was no secret whatsoever, but Canelo won tonight, and now we have to move on.
Well, I mean, you know, Canelo's a guy who likes for you to stand right in front and, you know, just throw punches at you. But as you've seen, all that long, he was missing, not just missing, he was missing badly. And he was getting countered, and, you know, it was clearly that Lara won the fight.
One thing I will say, what amazes me is Levi Martinez had Campillo beating Shumanov in the same exact type of style fight, 117, 111. And tonight, it was the other way around. How does that make sense? Doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Something needs to be done. If not, this sport's not going to make it. It's not going to make it. Eddie Lundy.
You know, it's just one heartache after another, man. I mean, what can this guy do to win a fight? I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah, but look at their corner, look at our corner.
But look at you guys. All of you guys, you know, all you reporters, how many people had Lara winning? You know, when you take a poll, see how many people had Lara winning and how many had Canelo winning.
You got robbed. American dream. Any other questions?
Okay,
Well, you know, Paul Williams threw 1,000 shots. Canelo threw 400, landed 97. Canelo didn't land 100 punches in 12 rounds. That tells you everything you need to know. He made him look worse than Floyd. They made him miss all night long.
Hey, Ronnie, I had a question for you. The general feeling at
Okay, what they did is they put, in order to get away from the tape on the hand, they put wrap and tape, wrap and tape. It's like when you go and get a cast, what do? They put layers and layers and layers to make, yeah, exactly.
believe what his excuse is.
We've got some serious business to discuss with the WBC basically allowing Oscar Valdez to go forward with this fight after a blatant PED violation.
The WBC now is saying it's okay, it's not doing anything, and we're letting the fight go on. Well, why'd you ban it then? I mean, why you got these rules? I mean, if you're not going to uphold the ban and suspend them, because why? It depends on who's caught doing it.
Some people might say, well, if he's got an unfair advantage, why would you want to step into the ring with him?
You know, this business not very clean, you know.
I mean, let's get to the nitty gritty. I mean, is it because of who's doing it? I mean, I know three of them. You got Canelo, you got Valdez, and then you go back and you got Martinez. I think it was Julio Cesar Martinez, who was a WBC flyweight champion back in 2019, came out of his camp too. So the WBC is getting around this by saying they only ban the drug. Listen to this, Ken, in competition. And the in competition period only begins on fight day itself. Wow. All right, only on fight day. So you can use a banned substance to help you get ready for the fight as long as you don't use it the day of the fight. Wow, that makes a lot of sense.
Teddy, let me give WBC one compliment along those lines. They're as thick as thieves. If you're going to rob a bank, you should call the WBC to rob it with you. They'll do anything for their partners in crime, including allow them to cheat and go ahead with the fight. So if they have any compliment, it's that they're loyal to a fault. Hey, you're our guys. You're our champion. You want to dope during the fight? Don't worry about it. We'll take that off the ban list, or we'll make up some cockamamie excuse that it shouldn't have been on there in the first place. The time to talk about that was before the guy started using it.